Welcome back. We are in Hunter's Gathering on our way to Daytower and eventually Meridian. But let's first talk to whoever we can over here.
Sounds like you have friends in danger.
Employees, not friends. A caravan on its way to trade with the Banuk, along a trail that swarms with machines. I made sure they were well stocked with explosive arrows, but by the sun, they left them behind.
What sort of machines swarm the caravan's trail?
Scrappers and longlegs, from what I hear. But there have been stories of something worse. Something that strikes with no warning. Without explosive arrows, they won't stand much of a chance.
Why would they leave their best ammunition behind?
I don't know. Well, Zavid, the caravan boss, isn't the sort of man to make mistakes. I brought the crate, hoping to catch them here, and barely got past the border before the commander sealed the gates. For me to track them deeper into the wilds would be suicide, especially with those corrupted machines infesting the land.
If I come across the caravan, I'll do what I can to help.
Well, that's more than any of the worthless bums hanging about this dung pit offered. Here, take the ammunition I stockpiled for the caravan. You're sure to need it. And may the sun shine upon you.
Something I'll say about fancy Carja robes.
Obtained 1 ammunition. Okay. We can afford a tripcaster now. So let's just upgrade that.
That's a load off.
There's probably a dummy here, yeah. Let's see, is this really it? Okay, so these paintings on the mountainside is usually... Didn't I knock this over? It's usually a sign that there's something that you can climb up and collect. Yeah. Since it's here, let's just go get it. Where are we going? This doesn't seem quite right. How do we get up there? Oh, maybe it's as easy as... Alright, didn't need to climb. Okay, let's see if we can... Yep, there it is. Banuk figure. So, the Banuk is the, I guess, 4th tribe that we know of.
A wind sculpture. Banuk, probably.
A wooden artifact left in offering under tribal mark. Oh, there's a text. Yeah, so these are figures left behind by some guy that was banished from the Banuk tribe. They don't do any for us except give us a little bit of a story. Okay, let's move on. We'll keep heading towards Daytower, which is over there. Excuse me. Here's the lance horns. It's just like bracers, but with vulnerable to ice instead of fire. We don't have any ice arrows yet. We'll leave them be.
I can't override this machine yet. I need to find a way to learn.
There's some scrappers here. A lot of scrappers for some reason.
Brains will take forever to dry.
Why is this guy following me? Leave me alone. But he couldn't reach me yet. Oh, didn't hit it. Stop moving. Missed. So, see what they were so preoccupied with over here. Nothing interesting.
Can't be too prepared.
Okay, let's keep going. Where are we going now? Sawtooth down there. And another metal flower.
Metal flowers. Huh. Well, why not? The forsaken village that Maria spoke of. It's in shambles.
So this is a village that was abandoned during the Red Raids. And it's now a corrupted zone, I can see. Well,
Here they come. Corrupted watchers.
don't be so dramatic. We won't bother with these things now. And that's the way to Daytower. What's up there? Ah, this is one of the vantage points. Since we're here, come on.
A pocket shitstorm tour, day 8. Holy crap. That glitched out lifter that crushed your arm and clavicle. Back before you met Wyatt. That was in a mine back beyond these falls. Oh, what a punk I was.
That's pretty cool. See the ruin up there. So these vantage points, they're sort of diary left behind by someone that lived in the old world. We'll piece a story together as we go along. It's getting snowy.
Saving these for the trail.
What is that light in the distance? Is that the sun?
The Carja fort. Looks solid. A little too solid to talk my way past.
No passage west and no exceptions, so long as corrupted machines prowl the valley!
Then why don't you do something about the infestation?
We have! We sealed the border!
Fine. I'll come back once I've destroyed all the corrupted.
Huh? If you're serious, then may you go in light, girl, and the sun guide your arrows!
Okay, so they won't let us pass until we've until we have where are we here? We have to clear 2 corrupted zones. Okay, that shouldn't be too difficult. There's 2 zones right here. So let's just go and do that right away.
Smoke, red towers. An old gate. Broken long ago. So this was the Nora border. Before the war with the Carja.
Not sure what gate she's referring to. Suppose it doesn't matter. Oh.
Something up there?
Ran into a bandit patrol here. Don't want to waste time on that now. Okay, what do we got here? We got 3 watchers and 2 scrappers. Corrupted machines are weak to fire, but the scrappers are even weaker to shock. I suppose I could just...
Slowly. Here we go.
Come on. Oh, scrapper. There we go. If I remember correctly,
Look at
this
this.
red stuff that spreads on the ground in corrupted zones, it can actually hurt me if I touch it. Right. I don't think there's anything in this village of any interest. Possibly a training dummy somewhere? Yeah. Okay, there was one more corrupted zone, which I think is over there. Yep. There's even a merchant there. Let's get rid of our trash. This place is it's actually one of the best places in the game to hunt. But that's not what we're here for now. So we got 1 scrapper and 2 long legs. How did you kill a long leg? So the concussion sack is weak to all, and there's a power cell to... Okay, so we want to hit the power cell at the back, and then hit the concussion sack with the sharp shot bow. I wonder if we can I don't know, modify weapons. There we go. We have a handling coil, which makes this reload quicker. So we'll just put that in there. Okay, let's go. Where did that scrapper go?
Just stay out of their way for now.
Didn't hit that for some reason.
Well, here I am.
Hit it again.
I've done what I can to cleanse this valley of corruption. Time to see if the Carja fort will let me pass over the mountains.
see on my radar. There's something up here. Where though? There. And over here we have another new machine, Snap Maw, which is a huge alligator-like thing. Don't want to mess with that just yet.
Nutritious.
Okay, let's head back to Daytower and see if they'll let us in this time. Oh. Just that bandit patrol again.
Fresh as it comes.
I wonder if you have that quest active where you have to find boar skins. If boar skins are more likely to spawn, so it could be a good idea to just hunt a lot of boars right now just to collect some skins. It's no big deal, it's just about grinding anyway.
Sounds of fighting. Has something attacked the Carja fort?
Yep, there's a corruptor and a bunch of watchers. Let's see if we can't get that scrapper to explode. Did I miss? No, I didn't.
A corruptor.
Oh. Try to get rid of these. Ooh. We can't get rid of these supporting machines. Going too well.
Turn back, girl! These machines are dangerous!
Let's just lay down some traps so we can get... Oh. Work. Finally we got got it on fire.
Truly, the sun shines upon us this day.
It wasn't the sun risking its ass down here.
That was horrible. We will eventually have weapons that does more damage. But that was...
Girl, approach!
that was close.
Girl, come closer!
That was worth it.
What happened to the scrapper? Did we already... Alright, never mind. Let's go inside.
So, will you open the gate for me now?
You heard her! Open the gates! And send word to Captain Balan. Where you headed, girl?
West! To Meridian!
Open the gates!
The Way of Broken Stones is a hard run, even in the best of times. You might want to have a word with Captain Balan. He came from Meridian not long ago. You find him in the fort, on a balcony to the left overlooking the valley.
Okay, thanks.
We're the ones who should be thanking you for taking down those machines. Walk in light, Nora.
By the sun, victory is ours.
Okay, so this
Whoever's
fort...
in charge here might know if Nakoa came through.
why can't I save? There's quite a lot of stuff going on at this fort.
That's all there is in Banuk lands.
There's a dude with a blue
No
exclamation point.
shadows under the noonday sun.
I heard you talking about trouble in Banuk lands.
Was that out loud? Ears must be getting worn down from all those long leg blasts. But you heard right. I'm fresh back from the cut, looking for better scavenging and better shards.
I guess you didn't find them up there?
Not with the Banuk wailing about new machines and talking spirits and their purses frozen shut. What's a trade route without trade? It's just a route.
There's a trade route. I thought the Banuk kept to themselves.
We Oseram and the Banuk are neighbors after all. What's a few mountain ranges between friends? I have some acquaintances out there, still trying to dig a living out of the ice, but they say nothing seems to stick. All the superstitious nonsense and rampaging machines aren't helping.
What were these new machines and spirits?
Honestly, I don't even know. Going by the number of Banuk funerals, I'd say the kind you turn away from.
Not really my style.
Well, if you reach my grand old age, you might prefer picking up after hunters in the Sundom. It's warmer, too.
What is this place? The Cut?
When the Carja took up swords and hacked away at the edge of Banuk land, they left the Cut behind.
So a battleground from the war. Like the valley outside the Sacred Land.
Mm-hmm. Mountain Pass in the far north and east will get you there. It's open to outlanders, hardy ones, like you. Just don't expect much of a welcome. Especially not now.
New machines and talking spirits? I'm interested.
Thought as much, just looking at you. Don't say you weren't warned. There's a slip of a trail through the northeastern mountains, past what we call the Grave Horde. You won't miss it. You'll find what passes for a town on the other side. Maybe someone there can talk you out of it.
Maybe. Maybe not. Thanks for the information.
To take over my brother's shift today.
Okay, that is basically the introduction to the DLC. Frozen Wilds, which takes place up here. It'll be quite some time before we get back to that.
These damn Oseram.
What else do we have here?
Keeping my eyes open.
Let's just look around for a bit.
There was a time when the machines were predictable as day and night. Not anymore. Oh, my poor feet.
So here is Said. He is the guy that we're looking for. That Nakoa was chasing. Let's just hold up a bit on him. Let's see, so here we now have access to new upgraded weapons, new tier of weapons. They're a bit too costly for us though. Do we have anything of value to sell? Not really. Sell all this stuff. Blast sling, that seems nice. That allows to throw explosives.
Oseram are hardly better than Nora. They live among piles of scrap from the old ones.
Whoa, look at that big bird. I can't scan it, which means it's really far away. Interesting. And there, that must be the spire.
No need to loiter.
Captain Blon, I have questions for you. First, about another Nora woman who might have come through here. And second, about the trail to Meridian. What can I expect on the way?
Well, it was definitely another Nora. No way I'd forget that. She caused an incident. As for what to expect on the trail, nothing good. More machines all the time. And our scouts report corruption that way as well. So much for sealing things off. Keep to the roads. They're safe enough. Though after what you did at the gate, I'll wager you don't scare easy. It's a good quality. I could put it to use, if you don't mind a quick jaunt back east. I know it's bold of me to ask a favor after you just did one, but I can offer you answers in return. If there's anything you need to know about the Sundom.
What do you need, Captain?
I sent several patrols east when we got word of corrupted machines there. I'll let them confirm my fears, so I sealed the gates. But it looks like we left some men behind when they were closed. Waleed, tell them what happened.
Machines attacked us near an abandoned Nora village, sir. Lakir told us to pull back. Then I lost sight of the others.
Never seen a Nora woman before, soldier? Have some respect. Report to her, not to me.
Lakir always stresses reporting back, so that's what I did. I felt terrible about leaving them behind.
Now that the gates are open again, I can send someone after them.
Can't you send more soldiers to find the missing men? What about Waleed here?
Most Nora still don't take well to the sight of Carja armor. Officially, it's a risk to send patrols so close to your sacred land. I'd prefer not to do that again. but heading that way won't be a problem for you.
Please say yes.
What was that, soldier?
Nothing, sir.
Is there anything more you can tell me about the road to Meridian?
Sun King Avad has devoted considerable resources to making it safe. But by the Sun's witness, it's been harder to control in peace than it was during the war. The machines grow more dangerous all the time. Add to that bandits and new reports of this corruption. We're stretched thin to protect a few outposts like this one. As for everywhere else, well, travel at your own risk.
Did an Oseram named Olin come through here?
Twice. He was part of the royal delegation to the Nora, and they passed through on the way, then back. And they brought back stories of a vicious attack on your people. My condolences, of course.
Do you know where Olin is now?
Not exactly, but he was on his way to Meridian, I'm certain of that. Everyone goes to Meridian.
You said something happened with Nakoa.
The Nora girl? Yes, something happened. Attempted murder. Prefect Zaid can tell you more about it. You can find him near the main tower, up the steps.
Wait. Zaid is here?
He is. Look, I've heard what your people say about him, but he swears it's a case of mistaken identity. Now, if there's a shadow to him, I've never been able to prove it, and the forbearance he showed towards this Nakoa woman was impressive. Oh, speak to him. Maybe he knows where she went. And try not to assault him, please.
What is this place exactly?
Daytower marks the eastern edge of Carja territory. A trading post, a way station. One with an ugly reputation among your people. During the reign of the last Sun King, many Nora were taken captive, then gathered here for transport to Meridian, and sacrifice. But the sun set on that. I was appointed by the Sun King Avad to make sure old Carja at this outpost show respect to the Nora.
Where do things stand between your tribe and the Nora now?
Sun King Avad wants peace. So do the matriarchs, I'm told. But old wounds are slow to mend, and both tribes are proud. My task is to make sure there are no further provocations from the Sundom. Especially now after... well, while your people recover from this terrible attack, I mean.
What's Meridian like?
It's a changed place. A living city. Nothing like it was during the rule of Sun King Jiran. Avad, our new king, has done all he can to make sure of that. Slavery has been abolished. There's a new alliance with the Oseram. And the Sun Ring, where so many Outlanders were killed, is now a memorial to the fallen.
So the Carja are allied with the Oseram?
Hard to believe, but it's true. Mad Sun King Jiran raided the Oseram for years. Avad managed to get them on his side. He had help, of course. Ursur and Eren played a part. Oseram siblings, bigger than life. They gathered an army to free Meridian. I marched with them. Scaled the North Cliff with my men and secured the Temple of the Sun. Sent Jiran's kestrels and priests packing. Now Oseram are a common sight in the city. And a common sound, too. They sure bicker a lot.
It sounds as though you approve of the new Sun King.
He is the chosen of the Sun. And what the Sundom needs after 10 years of war. A calming light, not a scouring one. Sun King Jiran would shed blood at any slight. For Sun King Avad, that's a last resort. Lucky for those who slight him. Some whisper in the shadows that he's weak. No. Peace is strength, as the sun shall show.
I think that's...
I'll see what I can do about your missing men.
I will be grateful, but not as grateful as Waleed. You hear that, lunkhead? You might be off the hook.
Okay, let's go see what Saeed has to say then.
Outlanders hate the Carja.
And you're a Nora. I can tell from your tone you've heard of me. Let me ease your mind. There seem to be wild stories about me among your tribe. But the Nora have me mistaken for someone else. I'm not sure where the fault lies, but the fog of war often breeds confusion. Unfortunately, some refuse to acknowledge the error. So it was with the last Nora who came through here.
The last Nora who came through here. You mean Nakoa?
Is that her name? Oh well. It was a very unfortunate situation. She attacked me in broad daylight.
If one of my men hadn't spotted her, I might well have been injured. But we were able to subdue her without harm.
What did you do with her?
I let her go, of course. It was clear she thought I was responsible for unspeakable things. So, in a sense, her actions were justifiable. I explained that she was wrong, then sent her on her way. Sadly, I don't think she believed me.
Where is Nakoa now?
I don't know exactly. She left raving that she would find a way to bring me down. But I did hear a report from the garrison at Lonesome Rock that a young woman had been abducted by bandits. Might have been her.
So you deny participating in the Red Raids?
No, I didn't say that. I did have a role in those operations, albeit a very limited one. But all this nonsense about torture and murder, that wasn't me. They have me confused with some other commander. I don't doubt some of my comrades did bad things, but Sun King of Odd has worked hard to eliminate such brutality.
You've really gone out of your way to help, Prefect Said.
It's no trouble. The Sun King wishes to make amends with your people, and I am his humble servant.
I'll go to Lonesome Rock and get to the bottom of this. I promise you that.
You do that. And if our men are anything less than helpful, please let me know.
He did touch his face a lot, which is usually a sign that someone is lying.
Can't trust him, not after what Jan told me. That garrison is my only lead.
Okay, how are we for time? Almost out of time. Let's head into the Sundom then.
The world beyond the sacred land. I need to find Olin and learn everything he knows. Who the killers were, how they saw me through his focus. Who the woman is, the one who looks like me. Why they want me dead. Olin's trail leads to Meridian. When I catch him, he will talk. And he will pay for all the lives he's ruined.
Okay, which way should we go?
Before I head for Meridian, I wonder if I should try to find War Chief Sona.
No, I'm awake.
She's fine.
And alert. Damn it.
This, what is this? Oh, it's just a backdoor entrance. Okay. Domesticated boar. Okay, let's head down the road then. Okay, so here the road splits. We'll just keep. I'd like to scan that bird, where it looks like it's very far away. Now this merchant should be interesting, yes, because she has the golden fast travel pack, but I actually can't afford it. I need a fox skin and fatty meat. That's annoying. So the the golden fast travel pack allows us to use fast travel unlimited. Okay, let's find a save point because we are all but out of time. Oh, that thing has to see us now. Nope. Stormbird. Oh, it spotted us. This is bad. This is really bad.
I can still get the upper hand.
I don't think we can. Leave me alone. Go away. Gone. So we need to end this video. We'll keep going towards Meridian in the next one. I'll see you there.